Well, it's been about a week since I did my last book haul, so I guess it's time for another one. Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to go through just some books that I've gotten in the mail recently that are really pretty and that I'm really excited about that I thought I would share with you. So this first set is an author that is new to me. Almost all of these are historical romance used books. We'll go through those first, and then I have a few new books that I got that I will share with you too. So this is an author that's new to me that I found and I wanted specifically for this cover because I think it is so beautiful. I just love her dress and her hair. Like, I know, like, yeah, he's, you know, shirtless and has a sword, but like, look at her hair and that, I don't know, I just love it. I've heard good things about Nicole Jordan, so I found this lot of 4 used ones, so it came with this one. I'm not going to be going over synopsises, we're just going to pretty much look at the covers, or I will tell you briefly what it's about. I have no idea what this is about. I think it's probably a medieval romance. And then this one is Tender Feud, which came in the lot, and I think it's cute. I like it. This one is actually the one that I was looking for, Lord of Seduction. It's so pretty, right? And this one I think is gorgeous too. Also, it has a horse in the background, and we love that. I think this one is not Regency. It's set in England. Talks about a Berber sheik too, so I don't know, but I'm excited about these. Very, very different collection of these. We have one pretty new one with a step back, one that is probably very old, and then 2 that I'm not sure how old they are, but I just really like the covers, so those are exciting. And then this little stack is all American historical romance. I got this stack in particular from Gigi Reads Romance. I'll have her Instagram, I'll actually have her eBay page linked below so you can check out what she has. She knows a lot about historical romance, and she has a great collection that she's been acquiring. A used bookstore, I think, went out of business near her, and she was able to get all of the books at a good price, so she's been putting them on eBay. So this one is a Native American historical romance and has a really cool cutout and this amazing step back. Do you see the wolf? Oh my gosh, the lights. It's so cool, right? And this was a set of 3 by Anita Mills. These are all also Western historical romance, which I haven't read much of, but I am interested to read. This is Comanche Moon. So gorgeous. I'm trying not to like shriek at you guys about these, but I actually just opened these. I was saving this for this book haul video, and I'm really very excited about all of them. Falling Stars. This one, I'm not sure. So this one is an American historical romance, but it has an arranged marriage with a Russian count. So that sounds interesting. And then this is another one, I think it's set in Texas. Oh my gosh. Oh, I freaking love that. Don't you just love the 2-page ones? Oh, it's so perfect. I love it. Okay, and this one is by an author that I really want to try, and I think I saw this one on a Step Back Saturday, and I just had to get it. And it is by Laura Lee Gerke, Secrets, Desires of a Gentleman. This one is in super good condition. Love it. This is another one I found from Step Back Saturday that I specifically went down because it's a favorite trope of mine, and the step back was stunning, and y'all know how weak I am for medieval romance. Like, oh gosh, like the way her hair is like backlit from the fire, I just love it so much. Shannon Drake is an author that I really want to try. This book was actually pretty hard to find, so I was so excited when I found it, and it's in great condition. And the next book I have is by Jennifer Haymore. I've heard great things about this book. I bought this actually on Amazon for like $3, and I was just expecting a paperback, and then it came with a step back. This was my most recent Step Back Saturday post, so you should go check it out if you want to see it in closer detail. And this was another set of 3 that I got that I believe this is a series with Scotsman and English brides, I'm assuming, but I thought it was nice that it came with a set of 3. I'm really interested to read it, and I think they all have step backs, and they're all just beautiful. Ooh. I love the blue background in this one, like, so pretty. And this is my last set of 3 that were used historical romances, and this one is by one of my favorite authors, Teresa Medeiros, but this is not really a historical romance, or it might be, but it's actually, I believe, a vampire romance. Very excited about this. And I got this gorgeous Loretta Chase, which I think the colors on this are just freaking stunning. And I think Loretta Chase has some of the most amazing stepbacks, and I want to collect them all, but I probably won't. But I want to. I got this other beautiful Lorraine Heath. It's so pretty. Like, I love how they included her huge dress in the background for the double spread. Okay, so now we have a few new books that I have bought. These are series that I want to start reading or that are part of buddy reads that I have coming up. So this one is the new Sabrina Jeffries. This is her newest release. It just came out in August. It's very thin. It's less than 300 pages, so I could read this really quickly. She's an author I've really been wanting to try. I've heard a little bit of mixed reviews about this, so I'm a little anxious, but I'm going to be reading this soon. And I finally got the paperback of this, which everyone has been recommending to me because I love a Beauty and the Beast retelling, and this is supposed to be fantastic, so I'm super excited to get to this one. Oh, look, we have another Beauty and the Beast retelling! This was recommended to me by my friend Liv, and this was another one I got on Amazon that came with a setback, and I'm so excited to read it. Look at the lion. I'm so excited for this one. I really want to get to this one soon, too. If only there was enough time to read all the books that we buy, right? This is another part in that series, Eloisa James, The Duke Is Mine. Also came with a step back. These are all like fairy tale retellings. I tried to get the whole series because these were really inexpensive. They were like $5 each. But I couldn't find a couple of them, and I was hoping that they came with step backs, and 2 of them did. This one did not, but it's still pretty. The Ugly Duchess. This is what the step back should be. But it doesn't have it, which is kind of sad. But, I mean, we like substance just as much as beauty, right? And then I got the full set of Joanna Shupe's Knickerbocker series, which I'm going to be reading for our, I think it's the Fall for Shupe Buddy Read Along. Will have their Instagram pages linked below if you want to join us. Magnet is the first one, and then Baron, and then Mogul. So, I'm very excited to read this series. Joanna Shupe I have on my TBR for September, so I'm very excited to read hers. And then I totally fell in love with the Immortals After Dark series by Kresley Cole. Read the first one, loved it. I did a whole reading vlog about it. I'll link that below. And then I had to go buy these 3 because I want to read them all. It was fantastic. Then the last books I have to show you are just some new books that I picked up. And the first one is The Duke and I. This actually was used, but I have heard so much about Julia Quinn, and it seems like most people just love her so much. But I know that there is a really, like, I know the scene in here that everyone is concerned about, and I know that that will bother me too, but I also still want to read this, and I'm going to do a buddy read with this with my friend Liv. So I am excited about this. I opted for this cover because the mass market cover had one of those stickers on the front that is like printed on, and I hate those, so I decided to go with this one. I also got this on eBay for $3, which I thought was a steal. And a couple of new releases that came out that I picked up is Kingdom of Flesh and Fire by Jennifer L. Armentrout. I love Jennifer L. Armentrout. She's one of my favorite authors. The week that you're watching this, I'm doing a group buddy read for the first book in this series, so then we're going to probably just hop right into this one next. And then I pre-ordered Brittany C. Cherry's new book, The Wreckage of Us. I haven't read this yet, but once again, very excited to get to this. I love Brittany C. Cherry's books. She's one of my favorite authors, and I know this is going to be amazing. I also purchased this because I've had a real craving for fantasy romance, and I heard that this was great, and I think it's beautiful. A King So Cold. This actually, I'll just read you this what it says on the back. There lived a princess so cruel that even her husband tried to destroy her. I mean, that sounds good. So I'm excited about this one. And then my September Book of the Month box came, and I wasn't a huge fan of the selections they had for this month. This book, Winter Counts, is, I believe it's a Native American thriller, and this is an Own Voices writer. So I picked this one for my Book of the Month. And then for my add-ons, I got A Rogue of One's Own by Evie Dunmore. Excited to get to this. And then probably the one that I'm most excited about for my Book of the Month selections is Ruth Ware's new one, One by One. I am super excited about this. I love how she releases these in September because that's the only time I ever want to read thrillers, so excited to get to this. Okay, that's it for this book haul. Let me know if you've read any of these and which ones you think I should read first, and let me know what you think of some of these covers. I'd love to know. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.